True scary horror stories. When I was 10 years old, my family and I moved into a new house because of shady business my father got into. I don't want to get into the details, but let's just say it was very illegal. We had looked at a few places, but nothing caught our eyes until one house came along. This house was tall and dark, kind of something like you see in a horror movie. I was naive and my parents didn't seem to mind at the time. It was 3 stories with a basement and was cold and dark. Trust me, I never wanted to go down there. The house was also far in the woods, and harsh and cold winters, it was hard to get connection from Wi-Fi or internet. The house was cozy, though I mostly spent my time reading books and drawing. Not to brag, but I was a very talented kid and still am. Anyways, my parents worked a lot, and so I found myself at home for most of the day. During the summer, it was fine because I loved playing outside, but in the winter, it was a little harder to not get bored. Even though I would draw and read, the house would still feel empty and very, and I mean very, quiet when my parents weren't gone. On one snowy day, I was sitting in the kitchen minding my own business when the power went out. To be honest, it wasn't really scaring me because it was in the middle of the day and there were a lot of windows for light to shine through. I was making a Lunchable that was very enjoyable. If you're wondering, it was a pepperoni pizza one. As I grabbed a napkin because I had got tomato sauce on my shirt, I heard a loud thump coming from the basement. I was frozen, waiting to hear another sound. Then I heard it. It was like a tapping sound. I just thought it was some kind of animal because animals come to hide from the winter snow in the basement. I know that seems kind of a weird thing, but it happens a lot in our house. Right before I was going to ignore it, I heard the washing machine turn on. It was down there, and we only used it when we had to clean clothes. And I can promise you, no one was in the house, besides me. So, me being stupid, I decided to grab a flashlight and check it out. I walked down the stairs, shining the flashlight, hoping that I found nothing down there. I loudly said, "Hello?" into the darkness that was met before me. I was met with silence. The basement was cold and damp, which was normal for us, but I was still very scared. I scanned the whole room, finding nothing, and then all of a sudden, I hear a creak coming from the corner of the room. I quickly turned around and shined the flashlight to the most terrifying image I've ever seen. A naked homeless man washing his clothes.